Just in time, everyone. Welcome to Happy Gaijin. I'm Nathan, and I hope that everyone is doing good. I just want to see, why can't I see?
Okay,
Ooh.
intercom to everyone in my home.
No, don't do that. Okay, everyone, welcome to Happy Gaijin. I'm Nathan. I hope the audio is okay. I am currently in Wakkanai, Japan's most northern city or town. City, I think, and I've discovered that I can have a little like banner thing at the bottom. I hope it's not too intrusive. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk from here, well, to the station, which is literally there, because I want to show you how awesome this station actually is. It's kind of strange. I wasn't expecting this station, this JR station, to possibly become one of my favorite JR stations. I mean, you'll see why. You'll see why in a minute, okay? So let me turn things around. It is nighttime, I know, everyone, but hey, I'm gonna get to the chat in a minute. Let people sort of join in. But yeah, let's do this, everyone. I mean, the connection is holding, and I was really worried that you know, being in Wakkanai, that I wasn't going to be able to stream, although I doubt I would have been able to stream in Cape Sawyer, to be honest. I will be reading the comments in a minute. I can see loads of people saying things which I really appreciate, but I'm just focusing on these very empty roads, right? I have an interesting stream ready. I'm trying to experiment a little bit more with streaming, and yeah. Hold on. Right. When I cross the road in a minute, I'll read all your comments. I'm feeling the love, and I'm loving the community, and I'm loving the fact that everyone's there chatting away. How's your day been, by the way? What's your Monday been like? Mine's been very interesting, very eventful, and didn't go according to plan at all. And I will explain. Now, interestingly, these stops here, you need to push the button. So the ocean is over there. Maybe we can walk to the ocean later, towards the end of the stream or something. Press the button. It usually turns green very quickly. Doot, 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 and it's green. Always look both ways. In Japan, when you're crossing the road, even if it's green, Japan has a very much an aging population, and you want to make sure that you're not run over. Okay, let me turn things around. Woof. Right, let's see who's in the chat. I'll go from the beginning. Hi, David, Tommy, Japan, Girl Wanda, Lord McGray, hey. Amilda, nice to see you here. Tarian, Logos Ran, hey, David. I've already said David. Geographically flat. It isn't geographically flat. There's actually quite a few hills around. See, top of the tops, monkey. No rain up there, north. No, it's actually really wonderful weather here. To the point that I might even go as far as saying that I'm feeling a little bit chilly, which I thought I would never say in Japan. I mean, hey, check it out. We have a little thermometer thing. It's 24.8 degrees, but it feels cooler, to be honest. Right, this is the station. The station is awesome, and maybe I can share a photo of what it looks like during the, actually you can see it in my thumbnail, but this here is a JR Wakkanai Station. And what I love about this station is that we have the very, very end of the track here. This literally here, if I can stand, I can touch it maybe. This is the, I can say I've touched the end of the JR line. This is where it ends. All the way from the south in Kyushu, all the way to here. These rails that I'm going to put my foot on, I'm touching Kyushu. It's all going all the way, all the way, all the way. It's all connected via the Shinkansen. It's awesome. So this is the end of Hokkaido Rail. Pretty cool, and I love how they've made it a feature of the station, right? Yeah, there are hills over there. See? There are hills over there. And if you follow the track, I wasn't expecting this actually. Total end of the line, David. It's total end of the line. You can follow the tracks, follow the tracks, follow the tracks, follow the tracks. And let's go through here. And it actually connects to is this open? Oh yeah, open here. And the tracks actually go in to the inside of the station. They carry on, and they actually, I don't know if you can see this, but they continue into the track, the actual tracks over there, which is pretty cool, huh? So, and there's lots of people taking photos. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's the cafe up there. The station is very small, by the way. It's not the biggest station, but I kind of like it. I'm really digging these tracks going through the station. It's a very cool feature, and it's really fitting for Wakkanai, because Wakkanai is literally the last stop on JR. So it's very, 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 very fitting. Now I want to see what there is up there for tomorrow. Tourist information, is it still open? No way. Or is it one of these places where it's sort of like always open because it's so inaka? Also, it's closed, but it's sort of open. Like you can still go in, right? So this is the, I don't know what map this is. This is not Hokkaido, is it? Right. Oh, what's this made out of? Coca-Cola. Nice, it's made out of Coke. Coca-Cola thingies. That's pretty nice. Love it. And for anybody wondering, yes, there are some lockers here. And I discovered something really interesting that if I find today, I'll drink with you guys. I saw it in Sapporo, but I haven't seen it since. Maybe Wakkanai. Ah, look, this is it. It's Guarana, but it's from Kirin. Kirin Guarana. Maybe I'll come back to it later, maybe. Because I'm not too thirsty right now, but that is something super interesting. Matching ceiling and floor. Oh yes, oh yes. That's pretty cool, the ceiling and the floor. Wakkanai, Wakkanai. Sounds like Wakkanai, right? So tomorrow I'm actually going to Rishiri Island. I've already got my ticket for Rishiri Island on the ferry at 7:15 in the morning, coming back at something like 4 or something. And I'm really excited. Okay, this is just, oh look. Oh, this is good to know. I should have come here earlier, because today's been a bit of a bummer. Food and drink. Do they have coffee? Yes. Just need to know. I've not been able to get a coffee today, apart from this morning. It's closed though. Nice. Oh, so this is like a cinema or something? I don't know. It smells like a cinema. I mean, yeah, I think it's a cinema. There's like a few random like movies playing. Interesting. A cinema inside of the JR station. Who would have said? Obviously we have some gacha. This is increasingly becoming one of my favorite. What are they showing? They're showing Tokyo Mer. I know what this is. I know what that is, but I want to watch it. That looks pretty cool. Jurassic World, I believe. The Demon Slayer movie, obviously. Some animes. Pretty cool. If you could smell the popcorn, guys. Right, let's go down. It's a little nifty station, right, guys? Wouldn't you say? Little nifty station. Okay, I'm just gonna go over a few things that I wanted to say. I prepared for the stream. Let me just turn things around, because I actually have a little ledge here which I can use. So I can smell popcorn 100%. I had Sapporo in Sapporo 100%. You went to Kyushu for your next trip? Nice, you're gonna love it. You watched Demon Slayer last week? Was it good? Gacha giveaway, ooh. Maybe that could be something that happens. Watch a movie whilst waiting for the train. Actually, that's probably why this station actually has a movie theatre, because because basically the trains are far and in between. Like, there are not, the trains are not super frequent. JR Station is such a hub for communities. I agree. So I wanted to show you a few things. So this morning, I actually started my day, what's this? At JR Station, JR Sapporo Station. I have a little bit of footage here of JR Sapporo Station for you to sort of see. Check me out, like, I feel like a proper streamer right now. Isn't that cool? So you can see that's JR Sapporo Station. And I actually went from JR Sapporo Station to the airport, and I wanted to show you the plane that I took, because that is a very tiny little plane, right? And what was really cool about that plane that I took was, two things. The first thing that was pretty cool was that it was gate 0. Has anybody ever been in gate 0? Because when the lady said to me gate 0, I was like, what? Gate 0? So yeah, so gate 0 was my gate for the flight. But check out, it was a proper propeller aeroplane. I took a little bit of footage because I thought it was pretty cool to look out of the window, and it was like a 2-2 configuration. Oh, that was a little bit of my leg. It was a 2-2 configuration. Let me just play that again because it's so cool. Excuse the leg at the end. What a beautiful flight that was, by the way. It was such a cool flight. I swear. It only took like it was a 55-minute flight, but really it was like a 40-minute flight because like there was like 7 or 8 minutes of taxiing, and then there was another like 5 or 6 minutes of taxiing. Basically you take off and then you're like in the air like for 15 minutes, 20 minutes before you start going down. It was so cool, guys. And then I wanted to show you some photos that I took when I arrived, like first impressions. One of my first impressions was actually this camper van, which was surrounded by deer. Like as soon as I arrived in maybe I can move this to the side. Ooh. There. As soon as I arrived in in Wakkanai, that's what I saw, which was pretty cool. I was like, this place is going to be special, right? Something like that. How do I get rid of this now? And all right, you guys know that I am kind of well known for staying in upper hotels and business style hotels, but look at where I'm staying for the next 2 nights. How did this happen? Check it out. This is my hotel for the next 2 nights, which I can tell you right now ain't an upper hotel. And the reason why I'm staying in this hotel is because there isn't an upper hotel here, but mainly, it's because when I booked, there was no availability for Wakkanai. It is Mountain Day, it is sort of like Obon, sort of like public holiday season. So when I tried to book, I just couldn't find anything. And it was actually ended up being one of the most expensive hotels that I've stayed in during my entire trip. But hey, you know, it is what it is, and I'm not going to complain. The room's okay. Maybe I can show you a little bit of a room tour. No, I can't. Oh, I don't have it on this. So, the lovely thing about Wakkanai is that this has been like my weather for most of the day, 23, 24 degrees. So it's been so nice to walk around, so nice. Let's get out of here and let's, I'll continue with some of my activities that I've got up to later on. Because I want to actually show you a little bit of the outside, right? Let's go. You know what? I actually think that they had the heating on in that station. That just says a lot. Right, now I know that the shrine or a temple around here. I haven't been to it yet, but I went past it on the bus earlier on. And the whole bus thing, that's a whole thing that I need to talk to you about, because that was quite an experience, guys. Super inaka, but at the same time, well, yeah, super inaka basically. The buses were super infrequent. The last bus back from Wakkanai was at 3:20 p.m. From Cape Sawyer. The bus was absolutely loaded with people. To be honest, they needed 2 buses. The majority of people ended up standing instead of sitting, so that just goes to show. I mean, it is a public holiday today, so maybe that's why. And I will report to you tomorrow what Rishiri island is actually like, because tomorrow isn't a public holiday, so hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully people will be leaving. You stayed at Shiga Prefecture in a hotel similar to that? They look like they're trying to hijack the camper van. They did. Well, they didn't. It didn't look like that, but I mean, it looked like that, but they didn't do it. Check out this really sleepy. Like nothing's going on. Nothing is freaking going on right now. I just wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to actually show you Wakkanai like during the day, unfortunately. So this might be the best that I can do for now. Luxury digs. It actually is really fancy, but there's something that I've also realized, and that is that I ain't into fancy digs, guys. I mean, I'm staying in this hotel room. It's got 2 single beds. The hotel room is massive. It's got a relatively nice view. The hotel is like really fancy and lovely and all that. But the moment I lay down on my bed, I was just thinking, this is not worth the money. You know, like, I'd rather be spending my money doing something else or elsewhere. Like, really, I don't need such a big room. I just need a bed. I just need a shower. That's all I need, right? And some space to put my suitcase. Let's see. Very quiet, Wakkanai. But what I saw earlier on was that it? A torii gate somewhere. Ooh. So I want to talk to you about public holidays in Japan, because one thing that, you know, I'm the travel guru guy for Japan, but I still always keep on screwing up Obon. I always sort of screw up Obon for some reason. And if you remember like 2 years ago in Sado Island, I went to Sado Island during Obon without realizing, and I wasn't able to rent a car. Well, guess what? Same thing has happened. This was actually the part of the trip where I was going to rent a car for 2 days, and I just haven't been able to rent a car, guys. I should have booked it months and months ago because of the Obon season. And then when I was speaking to somebody, they actually told me that because it's Wakkanai, they have limited cars, and therefore it's more expensive than anywhere else in Japan, or maybe not everywhere else in Japan, but more expensive than a lot of places. And yeah, so does it offer breakfast? It does offer breakfast. I don't know, I can't remember if I opted for it. I had to check. Yeah, strange how Japanese, I think Japanese business hotels are just so simple that you don't feel like you are missing out on stuff, you know? There are bikes available, Tarian. I've seen a few people, and I've seen what's this? Is it a temple? I don't think so. It is a temple. Well, this guy looks sort of hardcore. Huh? I mean, it looks very modern. New video idea. I forgot to book a rental car and now I have to cycle around Hokkaido. Well, that's pretty much what my video will end up being for Happy Gaijin. It's probably going to be like, I messed up again, you know, like I messed up because it meant quite a few things. It meant that I went to Cape Soya, Japan's most northern point. Let me show you. It's all prepared. I'm so proud of myself. First of all, let me show you the bus timetable schedule for Cape Soya. I got the 1:30 p.m. Bus, and then I got the 15:20 p.m. bus back, because basically that was the last bus. If you miss that, you're basically screwed. You have to hitchhike or pay for a very expensive taxi. And you'd think that on a public holiday where it's busier than normal, that they'd be adding a few extra buses or, you know, extending or whatever, but they didn't. So I was only there really for an hour, to be honest. But hey, done and dusted. This is where having a car would have basically been the perfect solution, because I would have actually been able to drive and also hit a few of the other spots along the way that I wanted to check out. You know what? It's a good reason to return, right? So yeah. So that's one of the things. And then Cape Soya looks a little bit like this. It's pretty cool, except for there was a huge queue, a huge line of people in front of that you can't see, but I'll show you in the video, right? And oh yeah, this was pretty cool. From Cape Soya, you can actually see there's a little like thing there, and it gives you all the different, like it says there, for example, to Russia is 43 kilometers, to, where is it? Anyway, you can see, right? Ooh, how have I zoomed in so much? That's wrong. Right, let's carry on. Hey Gazumi. So this is a word of warning to anybody who is traveling to the Inaka, and you could basically say that Wakkanai is probably as remote as it can actually get. You know, like there's nothing beyond Wakkanai really in Japan. But one of the things that you need to take into account is food options, and when there's a public holiday, less food options. Which means that today I actually ended up walking around here in Wakkanai trying to find something to eat, but most of the places were actually closed, or B, they were full, or C, check it out guys, wait, let me get to the payment, but I want to show you, and I want you to tell me what you think about this. How do you feel about this, guys? What do you think, guys? This is what I've encountered today in Wakkanai. No Japanese speakers, no entry, cash only, no English menu, no English speaking staff. Yeah, that is and why is it so zoomed in? That's better. And one of the things that I had to say is that if you've been following my channel for a while now, I've told you that I've only ever had one real experience where it was like an gaijin allowed into the establishment, and it was actually in Hokkaido 10 years ago or 9 years ago. So is it a coincidence that that it's happened? I've traveled Japan for 10 years, 40 times, countless times. I've never really encountered that. I mean, I encountered that once in Hiroshima, but it was like the red light district and it was like a members only club, I think. But is it a coincidence that I've actually, you know, encountered that twice, only twice pretty much, in Japan, and the 2 times has been in Hokkaido? Now I don't know, but maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it isn't. But the first time was worse, because the first time they actually said no gaijin, you know, and it was actually a booking that I had, and they actually didn't allow me in, and my hotel booked it for me. But yeah, so weird, huh? Now I understand. I totally understand that you know, I understand that we're living, that they don't want to waste their time in Japan. You know, they don't want to waste their time with customers who can't speak Japanese. However, can you imagine that in the States or in Europe or anywhere else? Can you imagine putting a sign up that says only English speakers? Would that be allowed? That would be outrage, right? And this is definitely an example of how Japan needs to, you know, but not Japan, but I guess more Inaka places are just have less resources, maybe. That's another thing that we need to consider, that there's less resources in the Inaka, right? But in this day and age with Google Translate, is there an excuse, really? Oh look, omurice. I want to come here tomorrow. And there's no sign that says no gaijin. Let me show you. I could have eaten omurice today. Instead, I ended up eating this, which was pretty tasty, but in my hotel. I just sort of said, I just thought to myself, you know what, I'll just go to my hotel. There's nothing wrong with eating in my hotel. Most of my hotels, I end up not being able to eat at because they're like business hotels, but this one had an actual restaurant. Right. I want to take you to the ocean, guys. That's the menu there of this omurice place. It's open. Let me just read what you were saying. Boycott this area? No. My time in Hokkaido didn't have anything like that, but didn't venture far from Sapporo. Well, I guess that's probably why. Seems like a strange place to see something like that. Don't imagine that many foreign tourists would go up that far. Exactly, it's very strange. I speak Italian, is that okay? I mean, that's what Japan, I told Japan earlier, and he's like, you should have just gone in and said, I only speak Spanish, I don't read English. The tuna was really good. The tuna was actually really good. The only thing is that it was quite expensive. Totally 100% above my budget. I think I spent like on some karage and that little tuna thing that you saw, and 2 beers. I must add, I have had 2 beers. I think I spent 5,000 yen, which is totally over the top for what it was. I would have much rather have gone to just a small, like local establishment and paid half the price. Yeah, 5,000 yen, dude. Because I ended up going back to that fancy hotel that I'm staying in. But you know what? It's definitely the price that you pay when you don't plan things properly. Well, I did plan things properly, I did. I mean, the 2 things that I'm sort of like aiming to do on this trip is to go to Cape Sawyer, which I've done, so I'm happy. I mean, there were a few additional spots around the area that I was gonna drive around, but that hasn't happened. And the second thing is Rishiri Island, and that's gonna happen tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully, you know. But sometimes you just have to pay the price. Everything is closed, guys. Like I mean, that omurice place, I didn't see it earlier, or else I would have gone there. But maybe it would have been full if I would have gone earlier. But that omurice looked really good. Everything is closed because it's a public holiday. So, and I just thought to myself, you know what? I don't really want to like be wandering around one closed place after one full place after one closed place. You know, I just don't want to. So I'll just go back to my hotel. They have a restaurant. And yeah. I have not seen a convenience. I've just seen one now, actually. Is that even a convenience store? I haven't seen a convenience store. There was a McDonald's, but it was going to take me 15 minutes to walk to it. The buses were really inconsistent. And I've just seen a taxi, but actually, to be honest, it's like the first taxi that I've seen all day. Like, yeah, but I'm not complaining, guys. This is part of the Inaka sort of like travel adventure. You have to think, you need to travel and think on your feet. I love it. Like hell, whatever. $600 yen sashimi, nice. Let's cross. There's a Seiko Mart there. A Seiko Mart, nice. I guess that's the equivalent of Lawson, Family Mart, and 7-Eleven, but Hokkaido, right? Let's have a look. Let's cross and let's have a look from the outside. This is the hotel that I'm staying at, that one up there. Okay, little green man, thank you. Little green man. This is the bus terminal, and by the way, this is where you get the bus number 1 over here. And by the way, the line was always from here to the bus station when I got the bus. Bus number 1, or bus stop number 1, is where you get the bus to Cape Sawyer. Okay, so this is a very typically Inaka sort of like convenience store. I haven't forgotten, I'm gonna get that guarana, and I might have to come. Do I need anything from here? I don't need anything from here. Do they have fried chicken? That's a question. I don't think they have fried chicken, but right, I'm gonna take you to, ooh, let's get the guarana. Ooh, the Seiko Mart has like a dove as a logo. Let's go in, okay. But we'll go in handheld, okay? We're going in handheld, guys. Let me turn things around. Right, let's go in, guys. Ooh. Oh my god, they have cheese. Camembert cheese. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna get this as a snack. This is my favorite, one of my favorite snacks, but I've never tried this one. There's some Fanta. I want to get myself. Do you think they have a guarana here? They have guarana. Let's get the guarana from here. Guys, you made me spend money. Guarana. These, by the way, I'm handheld right now because I don't want to like walk around with a gimbal in here. But these convenience stores are definitely more spacious than the ones in Tokyo. Let's see, maybe something sweet. By the way, I also love these. These are one of my favorite things. Also, if you've never had these, they're great. I know that Alan loves them also. Ooh. I'm gonna have to get myself a little basket at this rate. Ooh, maybe some pudding. Ooh. It all looks good. I think this and something sweet, and I'm done for. I had this at the airport. This is really nice actually, guys. This is really delicious. I'm not gonna lie. They're like popcorn, but not popcorn. Ooh, look, pork jerky? What? Hokkaido milk is so good, guys. So fresh. Ooh, an ice cream? Let me just put the gimbal in my pocket, because at the moment, ooh, follow the sun. Right, this. Oh, and I think I need to get myself. I need to top up my suica. Okay, do I have enough? Just topping up. Hey Tommy, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tommy. I'm just gonna make sure that I have enough funds on here. I thought I'm just topping up. On my watch. Oh, and you're going also? What? Please try again. David, thank you so much. Is it happening? In the meantime. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay with, I'm gonna have to top up. Give me a second, guys. All right, we're back. Snack fun, thank you so much. Right, here. What is this? Whatever, it's caught my attention. Right? Look over here. I'm handheld, by the way. This is going to be my little snack when I get back to the hotel. It's like a basket coming. Calorie mate, anyone? 220 yen. These ice creams look good. Hokkaido soft milk served chocolate. Oh my god. Tempting. Hokkaido melon soft serve. Very tempting. Oh, they have some things that they'll heat up for you. All right. Bag. And we're gonna taste test. Check out. 85 yen. The Right, I'm gonna pay and it might disconnect for a minute, okay? What is that? Oh, they have coffee here also. Do they take Suica? Yes. And card. Hi. レジ袋お願いします。はい。
705円です。
はい、スイカで。
スイカ、はい、どうぞ。
ありがとう。
これは来週から。
はい、ありがとうございます。
はい、どうぞ。
Let's do a quick little. We have our 1 cup sake for 243 yen. Actually, 218 yen. That's a freaking bargain, guys. Wait a minute, 198 yen. That's crazy. What the heck? Wow. And let me show you some of my favorite snacks. This is one of my favorite snacks there. The pizza flavored chips or crisps or whatever you want to call them. I always take some home with me. Oh. These, not the face, but the body sheets. The body sheets are a lifesaver in the summer. Right. Well, that was exciting. Let me just get you all on the gimbal again, because I'm sure that you're all feeling a little bit like motion sickness. I should do more of those little combini, sneaky sort of like runs. Although I'm not very sure how. Okay, let's go. Oh. There we go. I'm not very sure how plausible it is outside of Hokkaido. That's one of the great things about going to the Inaka and Hokkaido, I guess, that nobody really cares, or that there's more space to do things, right? Right, let's see. And by the way, thank you so much for the super chats. This is on you guys. We're gonna try the guarana. Yeah, I'll try some of the cheese like thingies. And I'll take the other like dessert and have that in my room later. Love the side quests, yeah. It can be put down as a business expense. Yeah, right. Lord McGray. I was thinking about the pinging there, but in other conveniences also, like the whole like jingling going on constantly. It's like torture. Do 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 do. I am very impressed with my Sakura mobile connection on this trip, guys. It's partly why I've been able to do all these streams, because not in the past, but like in the past I've had issues where I've just got so frustrated that I've ended up not wanting to stream, you know? So we're back where we started. This is the very end of the line. The very end of the line, a little feature of the station. Imagine working in donkey. I don't mind the donkey. Donkey, oh dear. Right, I want to take you to the sea, to the ocean, but I don't know if there's going to be any light. There might not be any light. So, if there isn't, we'll have to find the lamp. That's my hotel, guys. I'm on the 11th floor, and there's actually a bar at the very, very top. and I am considering maybe, maybe not tonight. Tonight I'm just going to take it easy. Maybe tomorrow night, going to the bar. Oh look, this is where the deer were before. They were here. You like the donkey song too? When I go into Don Quixote, I sing along. Don Quixote. Don Quixote. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit worried about bears when I'm in Hokkaido. Although I'm sure that here, you know, with so many people and lights and stuff like that, we should be fine. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you're watching, but somebody sent me a PayPal earlier this morning or yesterday or last night or something like that. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to the person who sent me a PayPal donation. I really appreciate it. I just don't know who you are, but thank you. You sent a really nice note saying that you're enjoying the streams, and it was a thank you for my streams. But I just wanted to say thank you before I forget. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the streams. Right, look, there's a little bit of light here, so maybe I can sit down. I mean, let's go to the ocean first and then I'll come back and I can sit down on that bench, right? Very rare to have benches outside in Japan. I'm guessing, and I haven't done any research yet, but I'm guessing that's where I'm getting my ferry from tomorrow. I'll be vlogging the whole day tomorrow. Probably for happy. Whoa, there's some lightning in the distance. Did you see it? I just saw it sort of like the sky lit up. The Japanese mountains bears are always in the back of my mind. Yes, I could totally understand. Did anybody else see the flash of light? It's sort of stopped now. Right. This has been on my bucket list for a while, Wakkanai. So now I'm here, I've done it. What's on your bucket list, guys? What's on your bucket list? Right, maybe I'm gonna turn things around so you can see me. And I'm gonna sit here. Ooh. Ooh. The temperature is perfect, guys. I swear, the temperature right now is like nearly chilly, nearly a little bit chilly. Okay, so I want to try a few things. First of all, we have this, Guarana. Hokkaido Guarana. Now Guarana, for anybody who knows, is actually a drink from Brazil. So when I saw this, I was a little bit surprised, you know? Does it taste like the Brazilian smell? So far, it smells like the Brazilian drink. Kanpai. Oh no. Why have you done this? It tastes like medicine. It kind of slightly has a guarana taste, but it tastes like medicine, guys. I am not a fan of this. Let's just say, ain't a fan. Thankfully, I have some cheese camembert. to wash that medicinal taste down. Let's go. Oh. Looks like this. It's okay, but the normal cheese is better. Maybe if I wash it down with this guarana. Oh my god, there's a fox. There's a fox, there's a fox, there's a fox. Check it out. Can you see it? Do they attack? Do they attack? I'm scared now. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my god. Guys! Do foxes attack? Oh my god, this is the second fox I've seen on my trip. What the heck? Okay, I think, has it gone away? Me and wild animals just don't do very well. I thought it was like a cat. Okay, I think it's gone. No, it's still there. Guys, do you know if foxes if foxes attack? Oh, no, or do they not attack? Can I sit back in my place? Beautiful, beautiful fox. I mean, now I'm saying beautiful, but I was shitting my pants, I ain't gonna lie. Like, now if there's a fox, it could be a bear. That's the thing that I worry about now. Oh my god, guys. Wow, that was something. Maybe I'll leave if you share the mystery drink. It's coming back. Oh my god, it's running towards me. Oh my god, it's running. Oh my god. Go away. I ain't made for this, guys. I am not made for animals. Okay, maybe I'll head back to an area where there's more like people. Fucking hell. I don't swear, but I don't normally swear. But did you see that? It was like coming, charging towards me. Wow. It's just sitting there in the middle of the... It wants convenience, man. I ain't gonna give it convenience tax. It might want something else from me. Alright, maybe if I sit under this one here, I'll be a little bit safer. This is hilarious. Alright. Third time is a charm, guys. Will I be able to eat my food? Maybe you were in its territory. Flipping heck, there's like all sorts of wild animal noises all around me right now, I swear. I mean, I knew that Hokkaido was like full of wild animals and stuff, but I'm a little bit shocked that a place like a city. All right, looking around me. That was hilarious, guys. Monkeys are very scared of foxes, absolutely. Girl Wonder Down Under is definitely guest starred in my freaking YouTube thingy. I'm gonna have to read up on foxes in Hokkaido, in Wakkanai. Now I'm acting all cool, you know, but really, wild animals freak me out. Because they're wild. You don't know how they're gonna act, guys. I think I need a bit of medicinal guarana to like calm me down. I'm sure the delicious snacks will just get the scavengers off. Exactly, right? Now, let's be honest. I want you to be totally honest. You are sitting by yourself on your own with nobody else, no companion, just you by yourself, right? Underneath a lamp in the middle of nowhere, and a fox appears. How would you react? That one glass sake would have been what I needed, really. Those exploring areas like Soya Hills may spot those foxes. According to Wiki. Really? Wow. I told you to get the sake. Oh my god. But seriously, maybe had I been with somebody, I wouldn't have been so, yeah. I think it's a good omen. This is the second fox that I've seen in a week or so. In Koyasan, I saw a fox. If you watch my my vlog, Koyasan, if you haven't, I highly recommend that you do. Here in Finland, mooses are more deadly than foxes. Bears or wolves, but I'm deadly scared of ticks. Right. Wow. That's been, listen, I'm gonna eat whatever this is. What is it? A cheese Mont Blanc. Oh, there we go, a cheese Mont Blanc. This looks pretty good, but I'm gonna eat it in my hotel room after I recover from the shock of seeing a fox that just came out of nowhere. This just goes to makes you realize how panicky I am. Like, I ain't that cool when things happen. I sort of go like, ah! Anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm gonna walk to my hotel, and thank you so much to those of you who have supported me with some super chats. For those of you who sent me the PayPal thing earlier on, I really appreciate it, and I'm really glad that I've been able to show some of Japan during my trip. I think I'm actually very proud of myself. I've actually been able to keep my streams quite consistent, relatively consistent, wouldn't you say, during my time in Japan. So yeah, I get ready to throw the dessert. No, I will throw the guarana and run. How about that? Throw the guarana and run. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check out my content, and it's been an amusing, interesting stream. We went to the Konbini, and I showed you a little bit of a slideshow. We saw a fox. I saw a fox. I freaked out. What else do you want? See y'all. Stay positive. Be a happy gaijin, and see you soon. No foxes around, I think. No bears. Nothing. Okay, we're good. we're good.